What's up, guys? So today I've got a double whammy for you, two guides in one. The first half is going to be all 41 locations in the Nuka-World DLC, and the second half is going to be a settlement build for this red rocket. So let's get into this. Now I haven't put shortcuts in the description because this locations guide is only 3 minutes long, so let's start it off. So I'm going to start at the entrance to Nuka-World and move in a clockwise position within the park and then move to the outskirts. So down there, the obvious ones, the market, the cars, the parlor, and just next to the parlor on the left is the Nuka-Cade, but you can't fast travel there, so no marker. Heading north to First Top Grill, First Top Mountain, then we head over to the Galactic Zone, Volticum on the Stars, Starlight Interstellar, Starport Nuka, Nuka Galaxy, Robco Battle Zone. Then we're heading over to the Kiddies Kingdom, the Ferris Wheel, Funhouse, and King Kodo's Castle. Then west from there, we head to Dry Rock. Then we have Dry Rock Gulch Theatre, Employment Area. So this area is difficult to get into, but I'll have a link in the description to how to get into that area. Lock Phosphate, and then the Mad Mulligan's Minecraft. Then heading east, World of Refreshment, and the Nuka bottling plant. Heading west, Safari Adventure, Adventure Primate House, Cappy's Treehouse, Safari Adventure Reptile, and the Angry Anaconda. Okay, now we're going to head down to the south and start going on the outskirts. Then we have Nuka Station, Commonwealth Fast Travel, and Evan's Home. Very nice little Easter egg there, you should go check that out. Then heading northwest to the Hubologist Camp, and west from there, the Mystery Manor. Awesome little side quest there. I'll have a link for that as well. Dunmore Homestead, not much happening there that I know of. Nuka-World Junkie. Then we head northwest again to the power plant. From there, we head all the way north to the Reservoir, North Point Reservoir. Bradberton. The Morton residence. Now to get into this place, just follow the front door straight back and there'll be a little drain pipe and you can walk through it and get inside via the basement. Easy enough. Directly opposite the front door, really. Heading south, we go to Nuka-World. Yay, red rocket. We'll get into that very soon. Then a bit southeast, we're going to head over to the Bradberton overpass. And then the last one is the museum. So that's all 41 locations. I hope now you can discover them all, but let me show you what's happening with the settlement. So I always wondered why they have a build limit on these settlements. I mean, you just think they want you to build mad, but I figured out with this settlement why there is actually one. It's all to do with the process power. As the settlement got bigger and bigger, every time I went past it or saw it in the background, there was a massive stagger, and if I try and open my build menu, it just crashes. So this is primarily for the PlayStation Pro, which is coming on the 10th of November, and that's going to have almost 4 times the process power, along with 4K resolution capability and a lot of other tweaks and twerks. So for this, I'm leaving this for now. I'm not building any more, which is why I'm giving you a little teaser at the moment. And I will release a full video when it is fully done and a much more detailed guide. Alright, heading on in. Now, as I get to the end of this tunnel and look left, you will notice how it starts to stagger way too much, and it's pretty much it's a game changer, game ender for this. So this is why I'm just stopping the building now, and we'll continue at a later stage once the new PS4 is out. A little entrance here. The Nuka Towers, and that's the nighttime version of the distance, but you can't really see much from here. So I want to give you a quick run around of what's cutting. So now you obviously notice the massive stagger there. It pretty much makes it unusable. Can't really build any more because it's just so irritating. But if I look at the ground and open my build menu, then everything's fine. It's just when I have the settlement in the distance or the lights are on or off, it doesn't make a difference. So around the whole outside of the entire settlement, I've got walls and defenses, and I've used these as well to house the beds, so I don't have to build those silly houses. This is the fighting arena, one of the few places that is almost finished. Now I've made it small because I've just got so many ideas for this place. So up there we have all the rare NPC outfits from all the characters. You'll see these tufts of grass in the middle of your settlement area. I just made them into display areas for plants because they look really shit. Okay, we're going to go around the outside first, and here we have the Nuka-Cade, fiercely protected by Mythy. Or is he Glowy? Glowy Death Clawy, something like that. Yeah, so this area is pretty much done, I think, but I always have tweaks and twerks at the end. Yeah, he's defending this area. And that's the quitting time beacon, so if I ring that, they'll all come down and play games, and if that beacon is somewhere else, they will use that area for their relaxation. So over here I sent my crops, I kept them close because they kept on getting destroyed by my rocket turrets. Then I got rid of all my rocket turrets and just used heavy lasers because I was getting tired of repairing them. So heading around to the left, we have a little workshop underneath. All the necessary amenities. From there we're going to head over to the one section which I did start. No, it's not a church, it's a Postal Museum. Now you get two types of these posters. One is powered and the other one is self-lit, but the self-lit ones are way darker than you would like them to be. Again, very, very not complete. Chill area. Now these crates I'll have in every area, and what I do is every time I come back, before I store my junk, I come over here and put in this chest what I think I can decorate this area with, and that's there from the beginning. So as you build other places, you come around and you'll put stuff in there like pool balls and pool sticks. So we have some display cases with the Assaultrons and Handies, little models. Gonna have lots more of those on display. And your magazines. The power, I suggest you using the Vault-Tec pylons instead of those ones there. They are 2 resources cheaper than those, and they are smaller, so it is better. Another area I just turned into a display. I think I want to get a mole rat in there or something, have little animal pens. I had a gate there, but I closed it off because I wanted to test whether or not enemies were spawning inside the walls or if they're spawning outside. To my knowledge now, they all spawn within the walls, so that sucks. So yeah, we have the Nuka Market, again, not complete, very far from complete, but it's a work in progress. I love those new lights, they're dim enough to have loads of them. And these guys actually start selling shipments now, so you should have a look at them. Here we have the sport area, little basketball court. Another crate over there for all the items I'm going to use. Little grandstand. Here we have like a board game area with blast radius and chess. I think I actually edited in now because it just looked too crap for the video. And a Tempen bowling area, which you can't tell is Tempen bowling until now. Now it's a bowling alley. And I put up some boards over there. The power I kept in a solid structure because they kept on getting damaged. So I got 2 of the biggies. So it'll be 1000 power with 999. And I got a couple of the cages up just to get some pets. But be careful with them because, yeah, if this thing on the right hand side there turns off, then they'll all just become enemies. So I've got 2 powers, one going that direction, one coming this direction. And then this thing is powered by 3 generators, so it can't, if one fails, the other one's a backup. So I've got the 2 main ones connected to it individually, as well as the small Jenny there on the right, if the other 2 fail. I had a whole lot of pets at least turn against me, and I lost a glowing Milo King, and it was just terrible. Anyway, so these computers obviously not going to be staying here, they'll be in the operations center upstairs. But very useful. This one not so much, but this one the population control, and you can find jobs for your settlers, and you can also locate the VIPs, so that's very useful. So yeah, a couple of cages, all individually powered with their switches obviously, and the power for the whole area goes through there. So for the next big reveal I want to do like a rolling ball which triggers fireworks along the way which turns the lights on, but yeah, soon. And I just had another little calming beacon there for the hell of it. Now these Mirlurks, no matter if I have the beacon on or off, they're always hostile. Which I'm pretty sure he's going to run off. Here he goes. To attack my death claws, which is probably not a good idea. So moving on up, here is an area. I do not know what it is, but I will soon. And with the defenses, I built 3 on every train carriage or bus, and then I always pointed 1 inside, so if they do spawn inside, there is some defense facing inwards as well. So the bathroom and toilets, just luxury. And there's all new sinks and baths and stuff like that in the menus. Be sure to search them all.
Let me see and scan as many indigenous.
So over here we have the gym. I don't want to assign settlers to those bikes because they just die. So that was a massive explosion. No idea where it came from, but my power generators are all safe, so I don't care. So there's the one turret facing inwards, and the rest facing out with a couple of spotlights. And again with the explosion, I don't know what it is, but someone's having a massive battle. I don't see any smoke, so... Alright, so now we're going to move upstairs. Now it's going to get very staggery, but I'm happy now that I know the new one's coming out. It doesn't faze me anymore. So the Nuka power armor. And your settlers love to gather around that jet machine. Tribute chest. I'm doing a guide on that as well, and how to increase what people give you as well, which is not very well known. But at the moment, just crappy stuff in there. Bottle caps always help. Vault, well not the Vault, the Nuka-World jumpsuit. Awesome snakes. And I can hear that bloody Mirlurk. And that was close. But where? Ah, the Mirlurk was there. I like the new bar counters they've got, and again the chest for decorating. Nice, tidy bar counter. This side, another chilling area. Lots more to do, lots more to add. And here we have operations, so you've got all your... Those are where the computers are going to be up here, eventually. And again, chest and a safe for my jet. Psycho jet, sorry. And up here, I wanted everything to be pointing towards this chair, really, because what you're doing, you're conquering the Commonwealth, and as difficult as it was to actually start doing that, it's just the way the story goes. They want you to do it, and you know, it's all about building this settlement up as much as you can, and all the tributes come here as well. So I just thought, fuck it, let's just do it, let's be bad. And you can talk people out of the settlements, and you can also tell them to supply you, which is actually what you would want to do. Very few and far between you'll have a settlement that you take over. But up top, as you can see, very staggery, but plenty plans for up here as well. And behind me, on top of the Nuka-Cola bottle statue majorly, there is actually a bird's nest, and I built ladders to get up there. And you can find a Vault-Tec lunchbox and a couple of spines, I think. Okay, a couple of hints here. I found something very interesting with the clearing. So if you want to increase your build capacity, you need to clear or scrap items from your settlement. But instead of doing that, just find gamma guns, baby. Gamma guns reduce it by 10 times more than anything else you could scrap. And you don't scrap it, you store it. So I want to show you a couple of videos here and fast forward, and just keep your eye in the top right corner and you'll see how fast it actually goes down. So that is all the secrets I want to tell you today, but this method is amazing. So I want to say thank you guys for watching, and if you're interested in seeing the outcome of the settlement, please stay tuned. I will be transferring it to the PS4 obviously. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.